instead of the Joker broke up with me, so now I'm going to be an independent person, and Poison Ivy's going to help me through it. Oh my god, I'm Harley Quinn.
They kind of do. That's what I like about the Batman games, though, is that it's not just you're just fighting people and that's it.
Yeah,
you're not just a powerful character.
It's like reading, or like interactive
story. Yeah, it's like because you pick up these tapes. And you're learning about the character as you're fucking fighting people.
As you're fucking it.
As you're
fucking more about Harley Quinn as I fucking... Anyway.
I gotta be honest.
I love that.
Harley Quinn cosplay is one of my favorites.
Good to know. This is a separate note. Have you looked at our hold file lately?
Probably. I'm pretty sure... No, because there's okay, so there's you guys, and then there's a guy named Bo Blevins. I'm sorry if you're listening, but every time I always think it's you guys, so I'm like, I'm going to leave the shittiest voicemail ever. I'm going to be like
Mr. Blevins.
Pick up your fucking comic books.
I just want Nightwing 30, and no one has confirmed whether
it's at the store.
Is it out?
I ordered 30.
Thank you.
It's at Escape Velocity.
Did Doug get Sandman 10?
The volume? The Wake? Yeah, I got it in stock.
Okay.
And also, did Doug read the comics I left him?
Doug tells me probably less than he tells you.
Okay.
We
met a really cool guy at Comic-Con whose name is Parker. And he writes a book. Well, he wrote a book. I don't know if they made anything new. Named CC.
Yeah.
CICI.
It's about this,
I feel like I've seen that.
Crazy clone chick.
And he gave us a set of books to give to Doug.
Yeah. And
I gave them to Doug.
You should have given them to me, because...
You weren't working Sunday.
God damn it! And just flip the table.
I'll give them to you now.
No, it's okay.
Well,
I'll ask him on next time I see him.
Do you have CC?
I'll be like, Doug, I really heard about how great this comic book was, and I can't find it anywhere.
Anybody out there who's listening and lives in Colorado Springs, go to Escape Velocity and ask if they have CC, and then maybe we can make this a thing.
Yeah.
Do it.
We can make it trendy.
There's also a comic that I missed out on at Comic-Con, and I was really fucking pissed about it. It was called Sea Bear. Or wait, no. Wait, yeah. Sea Bear versus Grizzly Shark. What the fuck else do you need?
That sounds awesome.
I know. I was like, God damn it, why did I buy it when I had the chance? I was very upset.
Fuck, that sounds like some crazy shit, man. That sounds like an acid trip.
It's by Ryan Otley. He does the artwork, the guy from Invincible. So, if you like Invincible, check out Sea Bear versus Grizzly Shark.
I didn't go anywhere near Artist Valley this year.
I was cruising through. Yes. I found some pretty cool shit. Like, there was this dude, he does these elongated prints of, Deadpool and the X-Men characters.
But in my defense, I didn't really get to go anywhere.
Oh.
I didn't really... We were on the floor for, maybe 2 hours?
Yeah, and he had to meet the cast of Arrow, and it was really sad. So let's sympathize for Chris here.
We gotta message him to see if we can get something before he forgets that we exist.
I also met the Green Power Ranger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sad face.
So,
sad
and
face.
he was super awesome. and he is super awesome. Because I'm going to show you this, because we played it 35 fucking times.
We're going to play it one more time.
Here we go. We're going to play it one more time. So give me just a second. We're going to stick it in here, because you know what? You should hear this.
Hello, everybody. This is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, and you're listening to So Like You Know. It's morphin' time.
Girl scream! That's awesome.
that happened.
Yeah, so
it's morphin' time.
It's a good thing that I don't delete shit.
Yep.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
It's morphin' time.
Should have gotten Bruce Campbell to say this is if
we
it's
were allowed to get
baby.
Anywhere near these people, we probably would.
Yeah, we weren't allowed near Bruce Campbell. The closest I got to him was I had to pay for a photo op. That was
I know, I saw that. Why couldn't you meet him?
You know who his moderator was, don't you? So I'm going to ruin this for all you people who weren't there. Bruce Campbell brought 3 people up.
From Burn Notice?
Yeah, he brought the guy from Burn Notice up. So he didn't have a moderator. He brought his own moderator. And so no podcasters were behind the scenes or anything. So everybody... Bruce
Campbell, why are you such a dick to your fans?
Why does your dick look like a fan?
I'm serious.
Or something, I don't
No,
know.
because so, first of all, they didn't even advertise the whole con that you had to buy tickets to meet, to even get in line to even think about meeting Bruce Campbell.
Really?
There was no advertising on the website, in the you hear that, Denver Comic-Con? In the schedule, I even went to his booth ahead of time and asked the person there.
You had to buy a separate ticket?
You had to buy a $75 ticket to wait in line to pay either $40 for an autograph or $50 for a fucking photo. And I'm like, dude, I love Bruce, but who the fuck has $150 to, like, drop on, like...
That's totally fucking retarded.
I know.
I can't imagine that.
And his crowd was huge.
I know. It's like, we've supported you through the best B movies ever, and you charge us $150 to fucking dollars.
Fun fact, if you just went with a photo op, it was way cheaper. It was like $40, and you had to, like, stand by him and put your arm around him and take a photo.
Stand by
and
me.
propose for marriage quickly before they kicked you out. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't imagine wanting to pay any amount of money for any kind of autograph from anyone. But that's just me. Because
do you think that it's been long enough since Con that they're not listening anymore?
No.
Oh.
Probably. I don't think they've ever listened to our show because I don't think they would have let us on the fucking floor otherwise.
Good. The
Like
rumor as it
these
stands right
fuckers.
now is that Wizard World may be trying to come to Denver next year.
I heard
A
about
week
that.
or 2 or 3.
And then we don't
before.
have to deal with bullshit celebrities at Wizard fucking Con, Denver.
Yeah, and guess what else? They probably will tell the celebrities when they have photo ops. Guess what else they might do? Work with the dude who started Denver Comic Con that you guys kicked out, who's actually kind of cool.
Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a cool dude.
Yeah, and so it's one of those things where, you know, I love Christopher, I love the programming department, but the media department keeps dropping the freaking ball. Wizard Worlds might be coming in. They seem to have their shit together because they're in like 25 other cities.
You know why? Because Wizard World pays their staff and doesn't rely on teenagers. I'm just going to say that.
Good point.
Because
Get rid of
as
the
much I know the
volunteers.
volunteers are trying their best, and I understand that it's not an easy job, but when you could be like, "Where's the bathroom?" and they don't have an answer for you,
You know
it's
why
a
they
little
don't
ridiculous.
have a fucking answer? Because we were in the hotel, we were chilling with one of the volunteers, and this dude, I saw him on con floor too. He was walking around, and he looked just as high as he was that fucking prior night, trying to talk to him.
You know what? And this is the thing: is I'm all for giving people with disabilities an equal shot. If they legitimately cannot do a job,
If they can't hit the bullseye,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
So this guy legitimately said, "You know, I have a disability; I can't work anymore, but I like volunteering at con because I get in for free." The dude, you know, he probably is not the best person to have conducting and forming a line, as he can't form a coherent sentence.
Duh.
I mean,
He
he's
wore a fedora.
Well, and
That
so
should
like,
tell you
yeah, fucking fedoras,
unless you're over 50, it's not okay. But
or
anyway,
under the age of 10,
yes.
Yeah.
because then it's just adorable.
No, it's
I'd be pissed,
adorable.
but you're cute.
I mean, I understand, you know, volunteers aren't really going to turn anybody away because, hey, people are volunteering, but that's like, okay, again.
But you need to have a solid staff and then accept extra help from volunteers.
I believe people with disabilities should have equal rights to try for jobs that they are qualified for. A guy with cerebral palsy in a wheelchair eating out of a feeding tube is probably not the best person to direct traffic, high traffic at that, to meeting floors.
Probably
He's
not.
sitting there sipping on a straw like, go left. Like, what is he going to be able to do? Someone's like, well, can you show me? He's like, well, there's no ramp, it's just stairs. That ain't going to help you. You need able-bodied people that can crowd control. He would be great as like a lighting tech or as somebody holding a sign. Put him somewhere else on the floor. You just like,
I don't know if he could have functioned as a lighting tech.
No, you just flip a
He would have shined it on the any
flip
chick's
a
crotches.
switch.
He would have been like, "What's going on there? What's
Great.
going on?"
Good idea.
Up, flowered panties.
Not a holding like a light, but like they had the guys at the board.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust that guy. That guy was a fucking idiot. He really was.
Not the guy in the wheelchair. He means the other guy with the fedora.
Yeah, the guy with the fedora, not the wheelchair guy. Sorry.
Let's clarify this. Poor people like, God damn, they hate people. No, he meant the weird dude with the fedora. No, the guy in the wheelchair would have been great at the circuit board flipping switches. He
No,
was,
I'm
he
talking
was
about
fully
high guy with
functional
fedora.
from like the arms up, I assume. But
And I'm not ousting high people either. I'm ousting stupid high people.
Yeah.
I
So-
think there needs to be a little better of a vetting process for
You
volunteers.
really should. I mean, it should be like a whole. You know what? It should be like a. Fuck it, I can't talk.
But I'm sorry, if Wizard World comes in and they want to charge $150 a ticket for a 4-day event that takes place 3 weeks before Denver Comic Con, but it's all paid staff and organized and clean and neat and awesome. Guess what?
And
They
actual comic book guests? Holy shit, isn't that a fucking concept?
Yeah, I mean, what did they say? 90% of Artist Valley this year was from Colorado. Like, everyone's like, well, who's going to sign my Captain America comic? No one! Because no one at Denver Comic Con has touched an Avengers book in like 35 years.
Yeah. But goddamn, do they watch fucking Arrow?
That leads well into the next one.
I was gonna say.
That's the next topic.
Yeah, my next topic is screw you, Vicky. Arrow's awesome.
Arrow is awesome. I had not watched Arrow until Denver Comic Con, and I listened to Stephen Amell and Katie Lotz. And
I'm sorry. When you hear two actors speak as passionately as they did about that show, you can't but not watch.
Mm-hmm.
They're paid really well to speak passionately about that show.
But you can tell the difference between like actually, bullshit happy and like I legitimately enjoy my job.
I legitimately enjoy being able to show off my six-pack and have girls fawn over me everywhere.
Does nothing but Arrow. Like Katie Lotz has other acting jobs throughout the summer. Stephen Amell is Arrow and Arrow only. He does nothing else.
You know how much he loves Green Arrow? He looked at the character and go, I can't wait to fuck this up. And then join the TV show.
Okay, you know what? I legitimately asked him this question. You know what he said? I really hope that our production company reaches out to Kevin Smith and has him write an episode or two.
Kevin Smith, meh. Mike Grell. He was also in Artist Valley, if you guys didn't go to Denver Comic Con, is the king of Green Arrow. He started Green Arrow as we know today. Well, not really, but he did the best of the Green Arrow we know today. And I feel like if Mike Grell got in on the TV show, it would probably be at least tolerable like the new 52 Green Arrow comic.
They actually said that anybody who wants in on the party is more than welcome. They just need to reach out and talk to them.
That's what Denver Comic Con said about having fucking Garth Ennis there. And did that happen? No.
You know what? Okay. So we've established that you don't like Arrow, but is it just because of the storyline?
Wait, hang on. Can we go back to Denver Comic Con for a second? Why the fuck is like Neil Adams there every year?
Because he's cheap.
Does he live in Denver? Is he like, I'm already
he's
here?
Everywhere. Are you on his Facebook?
No.
He's every week he's at a different convention.
He does Batman something or other.
Okay, that's what I feel like you keep telling me this, but I don't fucking look him up.
J. Scott Campbell's been there for 2 years.
And he's not a good artist. Stop buying his shit.
What, J. Scott Campbell?
Yes.
He can draw boobs like none other.
And that's about it.
Okay, we can go back to Arrow now.
But
what was I gonna say?
It's not. Yeah, it's just the writing
like
shitty.
The storyline, or
it's generic. It's like classic.
It's like he's got abs.
It's like classic abs. TV show story.
I know what it is. He doesn't have a big enough beard for
that you. That is true.
He doesn't have the Oliver Queen.
He barely
goatee.
has any facial hair at all. It's like not even.
Not true. On the island, he has a full on like Tom Cruise.
And then during the show, the whole show, he has
he's grown out the.
He has like 5 o'clock shadow 3 days ago.
So would you rather Arrow be cocky, arrogant Oliver Queen? Like, Mommy and Daddy left me money, so I'm just going to be a fucking idiot.
He's a self-made businessman.
Oliver Queen inherited his parents' fortune.
After they got mauled by a tiger or a lion. Is it a lion or a tiger?
I don't remember. Oliver Queen was
but Oliver Queen is like a fucking awesome dynamic character. Like Green Lantern, Green Arrow was some of the most like fucking like controversial topics ever brought up in comic books before. Believe it or not,
if you watch Arrow right now, because this is the beginning, he's not the Green Arrow yet. He's just the Arrow.
Well, first he was the Hood.
Yeah, first he's the Hood. Now he's the Arrow. They're slowly giving him more names as time goes on. He's only been in this character. He's only been a vigilante for like a year now. So the thing to watch is that as he becomes this dynamic character, the way Stephen Amell portrays the character, the dynamic between Oliver Queen and the Hood or the Arrow has slowly the gap is getting bigger and bigger as he has this intent, direct character that is the Arrow, and then he's kind of getting more lighthearted and more enjoyable as Ollie.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to take notes every time I see something that's wrong.
No. And
I'm going to come back, and then we're going to do a follow-up show.
You can't do that, because altogether, it's almost like a different universe.
It's going to be different.
It's a different universe.
I'm okay with different universes.
Think of it like this is the one that Anti-Monitor was like, I'm not going to eat this one because it's kind of gay.
You know what? Okay, so here's my thing. Captain America was made... They changed minor things, but they left the majority of the fucking character and the storyline the same.
Incorrect.
And it was awesome. Green Arrow?
Incorrect. Wrong.
Let me fill me in here.
The Captain America storyline, as we see in the movies, is actually a giant hodgepodge between the original Captain America origin story and Ultimate Captain America
That
origin
you
story.
cannot count that because
So-
Ultimate and